those championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be... He'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Goff. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Goff. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Eddie Moore did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2, but his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
On the tackle. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29.
2nd and 11. He finds his man complete. That's Jordan.
Complete to number 7. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chicago.
That's out to the left flat and complete. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 39.
The 39-yard line.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28.
Roger McCreary on the stop. A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
The pass.
So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
To number 7. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. And this one is right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Play action. It's gone. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Goff now looking to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, give him 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 3rd and 2.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
2 yards on the play.
So they bring out their punter. Greg Dortch back deep. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
4-yard line.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
At the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 4-yard line.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And 8 yards to go.
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Fox
On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Taking it about the 36. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Lions take over.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
42-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here's Pacheco once again. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39.
12 at the 39-yard line.
Gone. Incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Goff. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Even the most tenured quarterbacks can still get fooled from time to time. He clearly thought he had a throwing lane, but the defense shut it down and picked it off. I'm sure he's frustrated with himself, but I'm also sure he'll shake it off.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.